Beaufort County Treasurer Maria Walls is back in the studio with us today. Maria, welcome.
Thank you so much for having me again.
Our pleasure, of course. So I understand that the Treasurer's Office has had a special project going on. Tell us a little bit about that.
We have had a special project going on for the first time in a very, very long time. The county is reviewing all of the mobile homes in Beaufort County. And what this has entailed is we have partnered with an existing vendor to visit all the mobile homes that Beaufort County currently has on the tax records.
So why? Why was it important to do this project? What is the goal for you?
The Treasurer's Office, and particularly myself, I felt this was a very important project because we're in a unique position in the Treasurer's Office that we're pursuing the taxes that are being assessed and charged to these mobile homes. And what we have been finding increasingly over the past few years is that these mobile homes don't exist. They're no longer in Beaufort County. They probably were at one time or another, but we are learning as we're going after and pursuing perhaps a delinquent mobile home account that it's no longer in Beaufort County, or perhaps it is so old it's derelict or it's run down, it's not inhabited anymore. It puts our taxpayers in a position where they're having to come to the county and prove that something doesn't exist anymore. It's kind of hard to prove that something isn't there. So we took a more proactive approach. Rather than wait for our taxpayers to get an alarming delinquent notice in the mail or have to come to our office and argue for the removal of a tax, that we take a proactive stance and go out there and let's just validate that the tax roll we have and the data on it is accurate. And if it's not, then we can work together as an organization to fix that for our residents rather than rely on our residents having to do that.
Well, that's very interesting and sounds like it's certainly much needed. So tell us how the results of this will benefit Beaufort County overall.
Again, the results are going to benefit Beaufort County because we're going to have accurate data. When my staff is spending their time in the county's resources pursuing a delinquent account or even a current account on an invalid asset on a mobile home that's not here anymore, we're wasting county resources. And that is something that we never want to be doing. Devoting resources to a balance that not only are we never going to collect, it's ultimately going to be removed from the tax roll, which doesn't benefit our county government. And it also doesn't benefit our taxpayer because, again, they are going to have to go through a process to have the tax roll updated and their records updated. And that burden will be on them. What I'm trying to do, and through this project, it'll allow us to take on the burden for our residents, help them to update our tax records, and in the end, better data and more accurate information is something that's going to benefit everyone, the county as well as our residents.
Exactly. Maria, we are running out of time, but I think this last one is very important. Residents, what should they expect if their property is visited?
If their property was visited, they're going to have a notice on their property. It's just going to say, hey, we were here. This is why we were here. It'll let them know what to do in the future if they ever move, sell, or demolish that mobile home. So that way this project isn't done, but then no educational aspect was done with it. We want to make sure that once we have improved records, that our taxpayers are able and equipped to help us keep those records updated and accurate. So you will have a notice on your property if it was visited with the Treasurer's Office contact information. You can reach us at any time with any questions.
Perfect. Maria, very important for all of us to know. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you again.
After this, we're out and about in Beaufort, so don't go away.